Can you imagine a village just filled and teeming with marijuana? Man, that would have been a dream. This is just abandoned property after abandoned property. And this is what we see, the last of rural Albania in the south, near the Greek border.
Me gusta marihuana, me gustas tú. Me gusta aviones, me gustas tú. Me gusta la vida, me gustas tú.
Rakia tradicional.
Yeah, rakia for breakfast?
If you want.
Rakia for breakfast.
Of course, yes.
The Albanians are always trying to get us drunk.
In the morning.
And we told ourselves we are done drinking rakia because unless we get to a village where we drink rakia.
Yes, this is happening.
With grapes?
Yeah.
All right.
With grapes.
Gesuar.
What is suar?
Gesuar.
Gesuar. Gesuar.
Oh.
Oh, yeah.
Whoa. What?
No more.
Thuaj pjeta është
You have to slow down.
You live
I'm
in
from Lazarat.
Lazarat,
And I
come
come here.
to Gilder
Work
Castle.
here and go back.
Yes, we go to Lazarat.
You like it, Lazarat. It's
I-
very good.
All right.
Lazarat, marijuana.
Ooh,
Yeah.
marijuana?
Now,
No, but in the past.
Before,
In the past, yeah.
Sali Berisha.
Ooh.
Marijuana, very full marijuana.
Ooh.
And now, nothing?
No.
Nothing.
Ah.
Nothing?
Hello, we have a surprise. Come. All right.
Thank you.
Thank you.
She got scared. A spider.
Thank you. That's a small joke.
Bye bye. All right. Finally, the spider joke worked on the Albanian. Hey, horsey. Do you know where any Albanian marijuana is? Mr. Horsey there might not know. We're on the quest in Lazarat. Ooh, a bunker. 2 bunkers.
Yes.
So just 10 minutes in car by Gilder Castle, we have Lazarat. Now this city has an interesting history related to cannabis productions. They were the cannabis kings. They would export thousands of kilos of marijuana. And for a town that faced poverty, for example, if you imagine 1 kilogram of marijuana, just a small plot of land can get you 300 or 400 euros. Put the marijuana on a donkey, send it across the Greek border just to the south. And here it says, fuck police. Just in case you run into any Albanian tough guys, I have my hat because I stand in solidarity with my fellow Albanians. And much like you see with Moroccan hashish being cultivated in the Rif Mountains in the north of Morocco, you see the rubber narco boats with huge motors speeding across the Strait of Gibraltar. Well, here they go to Italy and they traffic marijuana with the Italian Mafia. And I don't really think there's a massive amount of marijuana production here anymore, but at one time marijuana plants were everywhere, and there's been some serious clashes with the Albanian authorities. For example, one time the Albanian police killed the drug trafficker, and the next day the police station in Gilder Castle was set on fire. All right,
Come on.
all right. Ooh. Mira menjes. Sijani you. Ooh. Every Albanian villager has rakia.
Casa.
In casa.
Casa.
Ooh.
Cheers.
Cheers. Gesuar. Buer.
You like the Albania?
Of course. Look at
Yeah.
Albania hat.
Albo.
Ooh.
Bio.
Bio. Okay.
In America, whisky, clandestine.
Sì, clandestine whiskey, sì.
In forest.
Sì, in forest. In Appalachia, montañas, West Virginia. Yeehaw!
Moonshine.
Albanian moonshine.
Frankfurt?
And a red label, Johnny Walker. Oh, man, you guys, this stuff is strong. But it cleans your system.
Me gusta marihuana, me gustas tú. Me gusta aviones, me gustas tú. Me gusta la vida, me gustas tú.
Albanian machine.
Makina.
Me gusta Guatemala, me gustas tú.
Me gusta marihuana, me gustas tú.
Marihuana.
In the past, pasado. En Lazarat no hay marihuana.
No.
A veces un poco.
C'è, però non ho fiducia a comprare. Non posso hablar muy bien
No pasa nada.
español.
No pasa nada. Hablas italiano, yo te entiendo.
Sí,
en italiano. Can you imagine a village just filled and teeming with marijuana? Man, that would have been a dream. Like Afghanistan or Nepal. You guys remember my video in northern Spain in the ghost villages? The population in some areas was 10 people. And it reminds me of this. Look at this. Just a few dogs, a few villagers drinking rakia. Not much going on. And across the Balkans, this is a recurring theme of dead villages everywhere. Maybe once upon a time, this was filled with marijuana plants. This is just abandoned property after abandoned property. I mean, what will communism do to a country? 4 decades, no industry other than agriculture. I mean, this is kind of the result. Check it out. A family for sure lived here, a farming family. Maybe they had it good. Maybe they had food, they could cultivate everything they needed. But now, the transition from communist dictatorship to corrupt democracy, right? Because the 90s were filled with corruption, pyramid schemes, to a modern day Albania, it takes years to recover. And this is what we see, the last of rural Albania in the south, near the Greek border. It's also worth noting that we can see like old plots of land, some really ancient walls. For sure there was ancient history here, Ottomans, Illyrians. A lot of these areas were controlled by the Greeks. It's really hard to comprehend the history unless you have traveled in Europe extensively and studied and seen it for yourself. And when you go to the tourist places, you see the preserved history or the refurbished history, but you don't see remnants and ruins like this. So the truth is that Albania isn't a dangerous country, and the Albanian Mafia gives the country a bad rap. But you know, when your country is under communism for so many years and then thereafter phony democracies and corrupt entities, well, of course, organized crime organizations are gonna sprout up. It makes sense, right? Every Albanian that we've met has been lovely, they've been friendly, they've been generous, they've been hospitable. Just great people. I can't say enough about the Albanian people.
Had diverse experiences. We've been to Samil, we've been here, we've been in Tirana a bit, and then we've had a nice stay at Saranda as well. But it's a bit quiet right now.
Yeah.
Because it's not the peak season. Everyone keeps saying, oh, when you come in summer, but
Do you guys live in the UK?
yeah.
Ah, okay. So how did you choose Albania then? I'm curious. Sorry?
You want the truth?
Yeah.
It's visa free for Nigerians.
Ah, it's visa free. Great success. But also cheap. Do whatever you want. Drink some rakia, smoke some joints, Buffalo Soldiers, whatever you want.
Talking about this, my guy.
Hey.
No, that's not me. That's not me.
All right, guys.
Don't be rakia.
Say hello to your homies in Nigeria and UK. Shout out. So if I go to Birmingham, what's a must-see part of Birmingham for American YouTuber? What neighborhood?
Birmingham.
Where can I find some trouble?
Yeah, you come in city center, around the city center.
All right. They've traveled a lot.
Yeah.
But have you guys seen nature like this, like peaceful
Yeah,
super
to be
peaceful
fair,
nature.
Back home we have something
Back
a
home
little
in
bit like
Nigeria,
this, but
things like
this is way more maintained. You get me?
Right. That's what I'm saying.
But yeah, it's nice. You get me?
Check out the underground spring that feeds this river here. Eventually probably goes to the Albanian Greek coast. You can imagine the Albanian villagers lived off these underwater springs for years. They didn't need bottled water to be sent from outside when the country was closed off. They had it all right here. The Albanian villagers could have came here as kids and swam, played in the water, fished.
Elliot, come on, we have to keep on walking. Come on. Let's hike.
Just early after Albania claimed independence in 1912 after the fall of the Ottoman Empire, well, here in the southern part of Albania near the Greek border, there were some disputes. Some of this is ancient Greek land, and so we just passed a memorial where I learned that 217 Albanians were slaughtered in the mountains here in the village, up here in the mountain. This country is just so mountainous. Everywhere we go, we cannot escape the mountains, so it makes it quite challenging to drive. As you can see along a river valley here, fortunately, but normally we're traversing these mountains and it's quite dizzy to drive through these windy roads, but a great adventure. How do we get to the next village? Oh, his legs are tied together. His legs are tied together. Look at, oh, what the fuck? What the fuck? Poor guy. His legs are, did you see that?
Yeah, I saw that.
That's animal abuse.
Maybe, yeah.
Take a look at how the Albanian villagers get from one village to the next. Përshëndetje. So, you know how your dad said he was a boomer, right? He says, when I was a kid, I walked 20 miles to school and I was tough. Well, the real tough people are the mountain people. They actually do walk 20 miles to school, just like the cows. Village hotel is like, so far we've had amazing experiences. This one's even cheaper. Let's see how it is. Wawa wiwa.
Internet.
Okay. We pay now?
We know, no, morning.
Okay. Not bad for, guess how much? 22 euro. We've been looking for expensive hotels. We can't find them in Albania. They don't exist, only cheap ones. Woo! Yay! Go! You guys remember the SpongeBob episode where he finds a rock and he goes, "It's a rock! It's a rock!" Another fortification, we just go through it. That's where the stairs are.
Watch out for the criminals.
Oh! Oh. What is it with bunkers smelling like piss and shit in Albania? Oh my god, I almost just puked the rakia that I drank this morning. Wow. I just learned that this village was named after the rulers of this town when the Ottomans invaded. Well, they resisted, and instead of being enslaved, tortured, or worse by the Ottoman invaders, they decided that their fate was better to jump off into the river, therefore giving the name Përmet. And this rock here is basically a symbol of this village and the pride of the Albanian people and those who resisted Ottoman invasion.